Welcome back. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe and enjoy this smoked egg foo young. Okay, I have some mushrooms. I have some green onions. I also have some Brussels sprouts. And all these ingredients are optional. I also have some chicken that I had smoked and cut up finely. And I have some frozen vegetables. And also, I have eggs. So now let's put them all together. Once you're done mixing all of your ingredients, now it's time for seasoning. I like to start out with some Cajun seasoning, and all these seasonings are optional. I'm going to go in with a little black pepper. I'm also going to go in with a little bit of onion powder. Can't go wrong with a little bit of garlic powder as well too. Some soy sauce, and I'm only going to use 2 caps of the soy sauce. You can add more, you can add less, but trust me when I say this, you don't want too much salt. And here I'm going to go in with some mushroom vegan oyster sauce. And I'm going to give it a quick mix. Of course, after I scrape out all of that sauce. And that's all to it, you guys. That's all you have to do. And now, let's go ahead and put it in the pan and let's go ahead and fry it. and I'm gonna add those mushrooms later. But my oil of choice is avocado oil. You can use any oil that you choose to use, but you're just gonna sprinkle in just about a good tablespoon or so of oil into the pan, just so when you do put your mixture inside the pan, it's not sticking to the pan and it's very easy to maneuver. Now, once you place the egg mixture in the pan, you are going to have to spread it out just a little bit because, of course, you want this to be well rounded. And once it has cooked on the one side, you're going to flip it over to the next side. It's kind of like making pancakes in a degree. Okay, so you've seen the finished product of my egg foo young. Now let's actually see the process of the sauce. This is a homemade sauce. Mother always told me, make sure you always have some of your chicken grease. So there we go. There goes that chicken grease right here, which is all seasoned. And then I'm just gonna put it in the pan for just a little bit. And then from here, I'm gonna add my onions, because the onions definitely bring out the flavor within this gravy. Of course, after your onions have cooked in the oil for a little bit, what you're going to do is you're going to add the flour to it. And you're going to cook the flour with the oil and the onions. This is going to thicken your sauce. And if you want to have brown gravy, it depends on how long you are cooking your flour. What do I mean by that? If you cook your flour longer, you'll have brown gravy. If you cook your gravy, as you can see in the video, if you stop right here and you just add water, you'll have more of a lighter gravy. But if you continue on to cook the flour and then add the water, once the flour has turned brown, you will have brown gravy. This is that homemade old school gravy. Trust me, you gotta try this gravy, because once you do, you won't ever buy the package again. And from here, all I'm doing is just making sure that the flavors, the water, the flour, the onions, and the oil blends together and it cooks together. So you do have to cook it a little bit longer, but as you can see, the longer you cook it, the thicker it will be. You can also add more water. Don't be scared to add water, just like I'm doing here. The more water you add, the more gravy you get. The less water you have, the thicker the gravy will be. So just eyeball it and Also, just make sure that you get the gravy as to exactly what you want it to be. Now, once you have gotten the gravy to your liking and your consistency of what you like, whether thick or loose, all you would have to do is just add a little bit of salt and pepper to your taste. And I also added some vegan vegetable oyster sauce to mine as well too, because this is egg foo young we're talking about. So I wanted to give it a little bit more depth of a flavor. But other than that, that's it. So make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, come check me out again because I'll be putting out more recipes that you'll definitely enjoy. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay in the spirit. And with that, I will see you in the next video. I'm out.